Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. If you can hear me from your end, please put a chat in the comment section and let me know that you can hear me loud and clear. So let me quickly share this live session with the people on the WhatsApp so that they will join us and we'll kick off this live session. So today we are going to be talking about how you can monetize your digital skills. How to monetize your digital skills. So that's what we'll be talking about this evening. So today I'm not going to share slides. We are going to have it as it is, just camera focusing on me. And we are going to have this discussion. And at the end of it, it will be trusting that you will be able to learn some strategies that you can implement right away and earn from them. Okay, so before we start, maybe someone will be joining that is new. Maybe you haven't joined this live session before. Okay, yeah, Engineer Jerry, I've seen your comment. Thank you very much for always joining, and thank you for the comment that you just dropped there now. Okay, so if you are joining, feel free to tell us your name and then where you are joining us from, and then you could also introduce yourself if you want, so such that who knows, someone can connect with you in the comment section, and have many people have built quality relationships like that in the comment section on live sessions like this. So feel free to introduce yourself if you want, or you just type your name and tell us where you are joining from, and that will be okay as well. So this evening, we are going to be talking about how you can monetize your skills, how you can earn from the skills that you have, and even have multiple streams out of that particular skill. Okay, so my name is Bestin Keto. For some of you who see me for the first time, attending this live for the first time, my name is Bestin Keto, and I'm an internet business consultant. What I do is I help solopreneurs, that is people who wants to run a one-man business. Okay, that's solopreneurs. So I help them start and grow their businesses online using digital skills. Okay, so I the essence of us having these live sessions, this series of live sessions, is for me to share my experience. I started this 2020. This is about 4 years now. It's for me to share my experience with you, and then so that we'll grow together. So in these few years, there are some skills that I've learned. There are some experiences that I've gathered, and I want to always share them. I want to always tell anyone who comes close to me about them, and to help them sharpen their skills and grab opportunities out there. There are a lot of opportunities on the internet, and there is every need for us all to key into this digital economy and earn from it. Yeah, so if you are joining this live session, you are watching the replay, and you are from Nigeria, which where I'm also based, and um, you will know that people have always complained about economy. The economy is hard, everything, prices of things are going up, and there are no jobs, and even the people who have jobs, the salaries they are earning are not commensurate to the time they are investing there, and it's not they are not being able to cater for their families from what they are earning from those jobs. Okay, so there is every need for us to embrace technology. There's every need for us to learn digital skills, and not just learn, but monetize them. And that is where we are going to focus today. So this discussion will be tilting towards more towards web design, but it is not just web design. Okay, you can apply this to any other skill, especially digital skills. You can apply this to graphics design, data analysis, data science, any skill that you are learning or you have learned. Okay, so the essence is for us to be able to stand out. The essence is for us to be able to beat the competition and utilize these skills, maximize the opportunities that are out there. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Jacob. Okay, Jacob is joining from Lagos. Thank you very much for joining this live session. So there's a link scrolling down on the screen. If you are not part of our community, part of our WhatsApp community, you can screenshot that, and then after the live stream, you will visit it, and then join our WhatsApp group. In that group, you can ask questions. You can even contribute to some other issues or questions that people are asking, or issues that are raising in the group. You can be a part of that and be interactive in the group. So it will help us all grow. Yeah. So that is the essence. Join the group, and we'll be glad to welcome you in that group. Okay. So while the session is going on, if you have any contribution, you just drop in the comment section. If you have any question, you can ask in the comment section. We have 1 hour to have this discussion. So the first thing that anyone that wants to make money online needs to understand is about mindset. So I started discussing this in our live session, in our last live session, but somehow we couldn't finish it. And I want to, it was on Google Meet, so it wasn't on record. So here we are going to record this. So I want to reiterate that it's about the mindset. So this mindset is not just about online business, it's about business generally. In fact, life generally. What you get from life depends on your belief system. It depends on what you believe. It depends on what your subconscious mind has believed. Okay, so all the actions you are taking is from that mindset. So there is a mindset that anyone that is going to be successful at anything at all needs to have, and it cut across all areas of life, like I've mentioned earlier. So there is something called the growth mindset, and then there is another one which is called the what is it now? We have the growth mindset, and then the how will I forget this? But the limiting mindset, there's a particular word for it. I can't figure it out right now, but there are two, they are on the opposite. Okay. So some people on the growth mindset, they believe that learning is a continuous thing, and they believe that they can always improve on their skills. They can become better. But people who have the limiting mindset, people who have the mindset of not growing, they believe that there is nothing much they can do. They don't have a lot in them to show out there, to put themselves out there and to grow. They believe that they can, no matter how they learn, they will not be able to improve. So they just want to always be in the background. They just want to always resist anything that is new. They always resist change. Okay. So, but we are not going into those two types of mindset. I'm going to bring it home to our digital skills. Okay. So, there are some people who, up till now, still believe that anything on the internet is scam, or they believe that anything on the internet is something that uh, is not for them. They believe that they cannot involve themselves in that. Maybe some of them is from experience. Maybe they tried some of these Ponzi schemes, and somehow their their money got lost, went from those, which are some of the things that some of us to have experienced in the past. Okay, it's so funny that sometimes we'll do it wholeheartedly, and after a while you discover that it was all scam in the first place. So, but some of us will have lost money in those things, and somehow we still figure it out because we know that we just pick lessons from those experiences. And so, if anyone comes up now, we know how to position ourselves. Okay, so that is one thing about the growth mindset. So, some people who have who don't have the growth mindset, they feel that because they did that once and it didn't give them results, they will not do anything that is related to internet again. But this is not those kind of schemes. Of course, it's a different business model where you are learning a skill. You are learning a skill and you are using that skill to solve genuine problems in the society, and you are getting paid for those services or the product you are selling. Okay. Okay. So someone is asking, Jacob is asking that what currency do I need to buy a domain and hosting, Naira or dollar? Okay. So let me just answer you quickly. It depends on the platform you are using. So most of the platforms you pay in dollars. Like I use more of InterServer. We pay in dollars. But then you can use some of the Nigerian uh, um, hosting companies. One of it is Q servers. So Q servers you pay in Naira. Okay, so Q servers you pay in Naira. So there are some other platforms that you pay in Naira also, but that is it. So it depends on the platform. Okay, so back to our the mindset. So they believe that nothing online is there is no business model online that is not does not have something fishy about it. So they believe that they will not do anything online is scam, but that is not true. That is not true. People are making genuine money online. There are genuine business models online. We have discussed some of them in our previous live session. Okay, so then another belief that people have is um, they believe that the internet thing is too hard. So I hear this from even young people. So youth, someone will say that internet is too hard for them. So they believe that learning web design, learning graphics design, learning copywriting, learning affiliate marketing, learning digital marketing is so hard for them. That's what they believe. So because of that, they they are not open to learning anything new. They are not open to growing. Okay, so there are all these opportunities that we have online. They are not taking advantage of it, any of them. You see them using social media, but somehow they are not ready to grab the opportunities that will make them task their brain. So opportunities that will make them provide a service and earn. Okay, so they don't want to learn new skills, but there's every need. And for you to be here, I also believe that you have a growth mindset, and that is why you are here. You want to learn, you want to grow, and some of you already have these skills. Okay, you already have these skills. It's just for you to be able to monetize them. and earn more. Okay, so that is another mindset that some people have that is kind of limiting them. Okay, and then another thing is some people believe that the digital skills environment is oversaturated. So I've heard people say that website design it has become is saturated. Even if you learn it, you will not be able to get gigs. You will not be able to get jobs to do. There are so many people who are in it. Well, that is true, but uh, it depends on how you position yourself. Okay, it depends on how you position yourself, and then how you deliver on the job. Okay, so and that is one of the things that we are going to discuss in this live session. I'm going to be showing you how you can stand out from the crowd as a web designer or as uh, a copywriter or any other digital skill that you have. Okay, so that mindset too is something that we need to do away with. It's something that we need to do away with. So if you have that kind of mindset, you need to do away with it. The only thing we need, all that we need is confidence. Sometimes some of my students, they have been designing websites that are good, okay, they look good, but somehow they are still feeling in themselves that what they are doing is not um, of standard. They feel that some opportunities, when they see them, they feel that no, they are not qualified to apply. They are not qualified to put themselves out there. So sometimes they have done something good, design a good website, but to make a post about it, to say that this is what I've done, they feel that it is not something to celebrate. It's not something to feel good, so special about. It's a normal thing. But most times it is not, it's not actually like that. Okay. So it's only when you put yourself out that you get to know how good you are. When you put yourself out there, you get to know how good you are. There was this experience I had recently. So someone gave me some work to do, and at first I didn't want to do it. It wasn't a website design, but at first I didn't want to do it. But uh, I just thought about it, and on the second thought, I said, let me just go ahead and do this work. And it took me some time. In fact, the night that I was supposed to do it, and the night they gave me, I couldn't finish it that day. So I had to finish it the following day. And so I did my best, and I sent the document to them. And when the MD of the company saw it, the comment he said, the first thing he said was that this is powerful. He said, this is powerful before he went ahead and expressed himself. So let's assume that I didn't do that job. Maybe I said that it's not my area and I'm not good at it yet and all of those things. That opportunity would have passed me by. So right now, if they have any need of that same service, they are going to reach out to me. They're going to reach out to me. So most times it's only when you put yourself out there that you get to know how good you are. That is from the feedback that you are receiving from people. Okay. So you are doing something, and the friends around your friends, the people around you are not aware of what you are doing. That is not a good way. That is not a good way to portray yourself. That is not a good way to brand yourself. Okay, you got to build that confidence to put yourself out there. You got to build that confidence to always talk about what you are doing. And social media is there to help us do these things easily. So a short post you can make about what you have done, or an experience that you have, you experience that you had, can go a long way, actually. So there is every need for us to build that confidence. Of course, it comes bit by bit, and the more of the work you do, the more you build confidence. So, but at first, you need to, in fact, it's not just at the starting point. Even people who are experts, people who have been in business, have been in the field for a while, sometimes they experience that fear. They experience that fear. They maybe they are in the business, but they are doing a particular project, maybe one area of it for the first time. And so they are having this fear that maybe it will not work out very well, or how would my client feel? Those kind of thoughts. So, but it is normal. It is normal. The only thing we need to have at the back of our mind and build it strong is that we'll have to face that fear at all times. It is something I have struggled with as well. Okay. And there was a time I just had to resolve in my mind that first thing, you just have to face this thing. You just have to face it. In fact, something like speaking on camera like this is something I've been struggling with. Okay. So, but I discovered that for me to stand out, for me to beat the competition, okay, I have to learn these skills. I have to learn these skills, and I have to learn how to communicate. I have to learn how to speak on camera like this, and post it online. It is something that just a few percentage of people who have skills, who have these digital skills do. Okay, so it's a skill to learn, and the only way you can learn it is by doing it. That is just it. The only way you can learn is by doing it. So if we will now say that we are shy, we are having some fear that we are not good enough, we lack confidence, and all of this, and then we will just withdraw and stay in the background, it won't give us the results that we desire. It won't give you the results that you desire. So when you know that you have to do something, this thing is going to help me on my journey. It's going to help me bear more fruits in the future, even when it is not so interesting at the moment, even when it's not so juicy at the moment. You just need to face it and do it. That is the difference. That is the difference between an adult and a child. A child, anything that seems to be difficult for them, they will just ignore it and move on, because they don't know uh, about results. They don't know about what will come up in the future. Okay, they don't know that their action at that time is going to determine something in the future. So, but for an adult that has direction, that has a goal in mind, you just need to face those challenges, face that fear, and you move on. So you are building websites. Let us know that you are building websites. Okay, you are a good copywriter. You are doing the data analysis, or you do infographics, or you do coaching. Okay, feel free to always talk about that. Always talk about, even on social media and physically as well. It's very, very important. So as a web designer, you just need to face that. Of course, confidence comes in bits, like I said earlier. So when you start building more projects, you start getting more uh, confident about it. You start getting more confident, and then you start putting yourself out there uh, any freely. But it has to start from building that mindset. It has to start from that decision. Okay, decision, you deciding that okay, you are going to face this fear. No matter what comes up, you are going to face it because you know the results that are coming afterwards. Okay, so if you can still hear me, drop a comment in the section, in the comment section. Let me know if you can still hear me. Say loud and clear in the comment section. Let me know that you can still hear me. Okay, and then uh, so that is the summary about mindset. So building confidence and pushing yourself out there. Sometimes you will have an opportunity, you have a job, opening, an advert, and you see the requirements there, you feel that you are not good enough to apply. You feel that you are not good enough to send your proposal for this project, and then you just slide off and you move on. You leave that opportunity, you allow it to pass you by that way, just like that. So, but when you have taken a decision to move on, to build that confidence, to face any fear that comes, you will try those things. You see an opportunity that you feel you are not qualified, but at least apply. Sometimes when you apply, you get to be called. Even if you don't get the job, you get to be called, and some questions that they are asking you or the discussion that you have with them, you get to understand new things. And so when you are applying for the next project, you know how you include some of the things in your maybe in your portfolio, or include them in your proposal, or how you will communicate. Okay, so you build on that. So, but if you don't apply at all, if you don't show any interest at all, you will not learn anything new, and you will skip. Yeah, it will. It's to. It's like taking a step back. You are rather going back instead of going forward. So it's very necessary for us to build that confidence, to be ready to show ourselves out there at all times. It helps. Sometimes a post that you make on Facebook or Instagram gets you some DMs, and people uh, come to your DM, they want you to help them do this, they want you to help them do this. So it goes a long way. Yeah. So learn how to put yourself out there, no matter the skill you are uh, learning. Okay, it's very important. And then moving from mindset, I want to talk about, of course, we have discussed some major business models that you can earn from as a website designer. We've talked about working for clients, and that is the basic one for everyone who is starting out as a website designer. The basic skill, the basic method that you can start earning from is to work for clients. Of course, there are several other ones like building a blog, starting a YouTube channel where you start sharing your knowledge, uh, selling, building and selling websites. That is quite not at the beginners level, but it is also there. And then creating courses. Of course, some people learn website design and they learn funnel building. So the knowledge you have of website design will help you be able to build funnels as well. And then some people will hire you just to build funnels for them. Some people will hire you to, and then this is why I always say that website design is like the bedrock of internet business. It's like the bedrock of internet business. Okay, so in the sense that the knowledge of website design helps you have the general knowledge of how the internet works. So with that, you are able to understand things like you're able to understand the whole system. So things like funnel building, things like uh, email marketing, you are able to understand that. You're able to understand even copywriting, because the website you are designing, you are going to be putting up content there. You're going to be putting up content on that website. And that website, that content, you need an idea of copywriting to do that. So when you learn website design and you learn it very well, that is giving time to it, you get to understand all these parts that makes a system. Okay, get to understand all of them, and you find out that you are now using many skills. Okay, especially now that you have AI, there are so many things that AI can help you do, and it complements your website design skills. Okay, so that is why I say that sorry, it is the bedrock of internet business. It is the bedrock of internet business. Okay, Mr. Wilfred. Mr. Wilfred is here. Thank you very much for showing up, brother. You say you can hear. Thank you for the feedback. Okay, so and now what I'm going to be talking about is the first thing that I'm going to be talking about on how you can stand out, how you can beat the competition is positioning. Because of course I have four of them that I'm going to be talking about this evening. So how you can be able to win amidst competition. So any skill you are learning, you have competition. That is a fact. It's something that we cannot deny. You have competition. But then there are some things that you will need to do to be able to stand out. And of course, there is work that you will do there. It needs effort. But when you put in the effort, the required effort, you will definitely stand out. Definitely stand out. And it helps you have more gigs. It helps you have more uh, clients. Okay, so I was talking about you last week, and I mentioned that right now I have so many websites. I have many websites that I'm managing for my clients. But you will see some other person somewhere that refuse to show himself out, refuse to maybe uh, talk about what he is doing. There is a website designer out there that refuses to talk about what he is doing, will not have those number of clients to work with. Okay, they may be struggling to get one, and then they will now relax, and then they will now conclude that the industry is saturated and they won't do anything more. Okay, so but there are several people who are having many of these jobs. Okay, and then some have started building up teams, and of course that is an advanced way of earning from a skill as well, where you have a team, and you have more contracts, and then you are not just doing it as an individual, but when you get those contracts, you now bring it to your team, and they handle it. They help you do deliver on the project. Okay, that is an advanced way which all of us will need to advance to. Okay, building an agency, very important. Okay, so but for now, we'll have to climb the ladder. You have to climb the ladder. You cannot jump from step one or step two and then move to step five that way. So the first thing I'm going to talk about, the first thing you will do that will help you stand out with this skill is positioning. And why positioning? You so if you have ever bought, look at it this way, if you have ever bought a course online, or you have ever paid for anything online, I want you to think about it. What actually made you to pay for that? What actually made you to buy that course or to buy the ebook online? Think about that. So if you look at it very well, you will see that the, there was the decision you before you made that decision to buy that course, you have seen the content of the person that advertised for that course. So maybe they have written something, or maybe they have spoken in a video, a personal contact with them, and you have spoken with them over and over, and you feel that they have something that you need, or you feel that you they have a solution to the problem that you are currently facing. So you are taking that decision to buy it because they have been able to build trust. They have been able to convince you, to make you see a reason. Their content have been creating a kind of a promise to you indirectly. So you read their content, and then you see that they are saying some things that resonate with you. Okay, so gradually you are saying that over and over, and then you feel that, oh, this person, if I come close to this person, I will have something that will help me also grow, or I will have something that will help me make money, or I will have something that will help me have more time freedom. Okay, so the content made you to take that decision to buy a course, or to buy the ebook, or to pay them for coaching or anything. That is positioning. The person has been able to position himself in a way that people are being attracted to him or her. So that is very important, and that is something that it's actually wide, but it's something that you need to focus on. Positioning is very, very important. So positioning now has to do with what you are putting out there. It has to do with you first having clarity. So you are a web designer now, or any digital skill that you have that skill now. So the first question you ask yourself is, who is in need of this skill? That is, we are talking about your target audience now. Who is in need of this skill? Because you are not going to, nobody is just going to pay you money for nothing. They are paying you money because they are in need of a website, or they are in need of that product that you are offering. So you, as a website designer now, you need to position yourself in a way that that particular target audience that you have in mind will see that this person is able to solve my problem. So first, you understand your target audience. So who is your target audience now? Business owners. So business owners, sometimes you can even go down, go deeper, and target a particular sector. So there are some people who build websites just for real estate agents or real estate companies. Okay, there are some people who build websites for coaches, people who are coaching, business coaching, into business coaching or life coaching. There are some people who build websites for construction companies. Okay, so you may target down to that. So when you get to know that your target audience is business owners, what exactly do they need? What pain points are they having? And one strategy that you can, one thing that will help you do this easily is by using AI. So if you go to ChatGPT now, and maybe one of these days we'll have a session, a practical session, where we'll look at how to use ChatGPT, how to use AI generally to help our businesses. So if you just go to ChatGPT now, and you say that, okay, I am a website designer. I build websites for business owners in Nigeria, or you target the country you want to focus on, and then you will say that, what pain points do they have? What pain points do business owners have that I can solve with my skill? So that's what you put there, and then you enter. ChatGPT is going to explain those pain points to you in detail. And you can even go ahead and ask that, That is after the first prompt. You can even go ahead and ask that, what kind of content can I create to attract these people? Okay. ChatGPT will I'll give you an outline of the kind of content that you should create. And then you can even go ahead and ask it to create that content for you. So if you want to maybe speak in videos, you could ask it to write a script for you, and it will do that for you. Or it could be post. Okay. So if you are using AI very well, you will find out that these things are not so difficult as they used to be. Okay. So know your target audience, and then create content that will attract them, content that will make them see you as an expert, content that will make them see you as someone who can solve their problems. Okay. That is part of positioning. That is part of positioning. And then if someone comes to your social media handles, they should instantly know that this is what this person does. So sometimes you go to visit a friend, maybe in a shopping complex, a friend who has a shop in the shopping complex, and then someone is asking your friend that maybe they see a shop opposite, or they see a shop downstairs or somewhere around, and then they're asking your friend who owns the shop, asking your friend that, what exactly do those people do there? What exactly do they do there? Okay. If someone is asking that kind of question, the person has seen the shop already. They have seen the outside of the shop already, and then they are still asking that question. It means that there is something wrong about the messaging there. So maybe they did not put a signage outside, maybe a signboard or a banner or something outside to show that this is what we do. Maybe a write-up, or maybe just an image or a picture to show that this is what we do in this place. So if you go to a barber shop, a barbing salon, and then you see images of some people, barbers barbing, you see some images of clipper, you see some images. That way you'll be able to know that, oh, this is what these people do here. So it becomes easier for people to identify the place and come in. So, but on the now, it's still the same actually. So if someone comes to your website, or comes to, and again, I encourage all of you to have a website in your name, just something like bestinketo.com. It's very important. Have that website as your own portfolio. It's very important. Okay, it's one of the things that will help you stand out actually. So when people come to your social media handles, your social media page, what do they see? What do they see there? Does it help them understand what you do? Does it help them understand the skill that you have? Does that appearance help them know how they will contact you? It's very important. Okay, so that is called social media optimization. So you have to optimize your account in a way that anyone who comes in contact with you knows what you do and how they can contact you. Very important. So on Facebook, just you start with your profile picture. That is on Facebook and any other social media platform. Start with your profile picture. Let it be clear. Let it be you on that account, not you and other people, not a group picture, not your logo, not your an emoji. It should be a picture of you. And then the background, you can decide to put yourself, maybe doing your craft, or maybe make a design on Canva and put it there. And then you come to bio. In your bio there, you need to have something there that captures the attention, something that gives a brief description of what you do. And if you want, you can also insert a link there, a link to your website or a link to link tree. You know link tree where you have other links, all your links on one page. Okay, you can do that, and it's very important. You put it in your description there, such that if someone comes, they know that, oh, this is the skill that this person have, and this is how this person can help me. It's very important. And then when they scroll down, they now start seeing your content, start seeing everything that you have done. Like I've said before, okay, the content that you are putting out there, the testimonials you are putting out there, the knowledge that you are sharing out there in your feed, and then the offers you are making out there, it helps them take decision easily to hire you or to do business with you. So it's very important. Social media optimization, that is part of positioning, and it's very key. Okay, so I've stayed on number one for long and our time is fast going. So let me move on. So now, the second thing that you will need to do to be able to stand out is to focus on the extra value. Focus on what you can do extra for them. So everybody is designing website, everybody is building a website there. So what can you do differently? What can you do in addition to what everybody is doing? It's very important. So you can add some things like creating social media handles. So for new businesses who don't have uh, social media online presence, you are building a website for them. You also add that you also create and optimize their social media handles. Not everybody mentions that. Not everybody will do that. So that helps you stand out. Okay. Another thing you can add is you will say that you are going to create uh, SEO, that is search engine optimized content for them. So you are creating content that will help them, help their website come up when it is being searched for on the internet. And these are not, they are not so hard to do. There is a plugin, if you are using WordPress now, there's a plugin called Yoast SEO that helps you do that. There's another one, Rank Math, also help you do SEO. And then if you can go to ChatGPT and you say, this is, I'm building a website on this, and I'll need you to create search engine optimized content. ChatGPT will help you create that content, and then you will now restructure it anywhere you need to restructure, and then you now put it up there. That is an addition to just building website. Okay, so if you are focusing more on what you can do extra, it helps you have an edge over a lot of people. So um, you can, and that is why it is very important for you to have a call with your client, your potential client, before you start anything. Have a call with them, get to understand what they are facing at that moment in their business, get to understand their main objective at that moment. Okay, so that helps you. After listening to them very well, uh, you now know how you will come in as a web designer to solve that problem. And that is one thing that many people don't know. They don't see themselves as problem solvers. They just see themselves as a website designer. They just say, I'm a website designer and that's all. And so they build a website and it ends there. No. For you who wants to stand out, you are not just a website designer. You are a problem solver. So you are only using website to solve a problem for that business owner. So get on a call with them. Don't give prices without having a call with them. So some people will just chat you on WhatsApp, and the first thing they're asking you is that they say they need a website and how much does it cost. Don't give any price that way. Ask them to, for me, I have a link for call booking. So you just click on that link and you pick a time that is convenient for you, and then we'll have a call, we discuss. So sometimes some people who don't want to go through that route to book a call necessarily, They will just chat you on WhatsApp and they will ask you when you request, when you say that you will you will love to have a call, have the discussion on call so that you understand them better and then you know how you can come in. When you say that, some people may just want to just schedule a time on WhatsApp and then you have a WhatsApp call with them and you get to know the detail about their business, about what they are facing. But that call is very important. Don't give a price without getting to understand the problem they are having. So for some people, some clients, potential clients, when you just give them a price like that, that will just be the end of the discussion. They won't reach out again. You will chat them, they will not respond, and all of that. So the first thing you will do is ask them to schedule a call with you, and on that call, there are basic things you are going to know. There are going to questions you are going to ask to know what their main goal of having a website. Why do they think they need a website? And if they some people they will tell you that they just want to have a website. Some people are just like that. So they don't know uh, what the website will help them solve. They just know that having a website is sounds of course, it gives you authentic. It makes your business authentic, and you build trust more. But then there are several other objectives down under. Okay, so know that you are solving a problem, and then focus on the extra value that you can give them. It will help you stand out. It will help you stand out very well. So yeah, we have two more points to cover. So I'm not going to spend more time on that. Of course, there are a lot of things to say about it, a lot of experiences to share about it, but there. But I will leave it at that. But it's very important. It's one key thing that will help you stand out. Focusing on the extra, very key. So now the fourth thing, which is second to the last, the fourth thing is leveraging artificial intelligence. So if you want to get more clients, you want to work with more people, you need to make use of artificial intelligence. It will help you acquire more clients and get more gigs. So the first one, of course, I've talked about ChatGPT before. ChatGPT helping you to know your target audience, to know their pain points, and then to know the kind of content that you create to attract them and all of that. But I want to mention this particular AI that will help you so much. So if you don't have a LinkedIn, this AI is used on LinkedIn. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, I will advise that you create a LinkedIn account. Not just because of this AI, but because most of your clients, most of them are on LinkedIn. Okay, and LinkedIn will also help you get jobs, help you get because the job adverts that are always published on LinkedIn, you could key into it, apply, and you get some jobs there. So this AI is called SalesMind AI. So it's an AI that helps you connect with people on LinkedIn. So when you sign up on that AI, SalesMind AI, you will now select the kind of people you want to connect with. You want it to connect with. So it will now generate that list for you automatically. So you can choose that you want business owners. You can choose a position like CEO, or you can choose HR, or you can choose anything depending on what you want, depending on the kind of people you want to serve. Okay, so as a website designer or as any other skill that you are doing, you already know who you are targeting. So you just go to that AI, connect it with your LinkedIn, and then search for those people. So when you copy that link, when you search for them and you copy that link, you now take it to the AI, and then it generates a list of them for you. So you now go ahead and schedule the sequence Okay, so the first thing there is the AI is going to it will be working on its own. Once we set everything and you log out, it will be working on its own. It will first follow those people. It will connect with them. If you already use on LinkedIn, you will know this. It will follow them to connect with them automatically, and then it will send them that connection goes with a message saying that you have seen their profile and you see that they have a very rich experience in their field, and you would just love to connect with them. So this AI is sending that thing to them automatically. Okay, so when they see that, they accept your connection, and then the next thing that comes to their DM is the message. So you now create your message asking them, telling them that this is the service you offer and this is how you intend to help them grow their business with your skill. Okay, so you could link that to, you can insert your website link there. That is a particular page that talks about the details of what you want to do for them. Okay, so you can insert that link in the message there. So the AI, once you do that and you save, you can even add a third message, a second message there that sends automatically. So that AI will now, once you set that, you save, and then you can even log out, you can shut down your system, you are anywhere doing your things. The AI is chatting with those people in their DM, okay, to connect with them, to send them messages and all of that in your DM, right in their DM. So some of them will click on that link and come to your page and read more, and then reach out to you. Then you do business, you go ahead and you do business with them, have a call with them, you set your price, you close the deal, and then you deliver your service to them. Very, very easy. So but this comes after positioning. Remember, it comes after positioning, because when you set this AI and it sends them a message in the DM, they are definitely coming to your profile. They will come to your profile, they click on your profile, they will see what you have been posting there. They will first see your appearance, they will see your profile picture, they will see your cover photo, they will see your recent post, they will see your kind of discussion. They want to It's helping them get take the decision the same way we were talking about previously. So positioning first and then setting up that AI, sales mind AI, very important. That AI is very good. I would advise all of you to use it to get more clients, to get more work, more gig, more jobs. So no matter your skill, not just web design, using that AI will help you so much. It's called Sales Mind AI. So we have one point that we're going to talk about, and then we'll be rounding up this session. So if you have not liked this video, please tap on that like button, and then if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to this channel so that more people, you like the video, more people get to see it. If you subscribe, you are going to get more of these videos shown to you. So the last point, the last thing that you are going to do to help you stand out in whatever digital skill you have is to focus more on continued relationship. Focus more on the relationship, okay? Focus more on long term than short term. So even when you are discussing, that's before you are paid for a project, all you are looking at is how this person can pay me again and again. That is very important. So when you have that in mind, there are a lot of things that you will not really hold on to at first. including your charge, including the money you are charging for that service. Okay. So for website now, anytime I'm having a client, I discuss with them for I discuss maintenance and support with them. And this is very key, very key. Look more of the long term. So if you are building a website for someone and you are still going to be the one to maintain that website, to offer support for that website, you are going to earn more in the long run. So even if the first payment is not very high, it is still going to be a win for you in the long term. So the only thing is for you to be sure of that, uh, for you to have that agreement signed, okay, for you to have that agreement signed before you start the project. So look at the long term. Look at the long term. So even if you are maybe doing something else like social media management, negotiate for long term deals. They help you more. And then also referrals. Seek for referrals. Seek for referrals. Look at the long term picture of things. It will help you stand out, to help you, because your decision first, your discussion first shows that you want to help this business person, you want to help them grow their business. You don't just want to come and offer a one-off service and get paid and leave. You are looking at being part of them. They see you as part of their business, and so they love to work with you more. Okay, so concentrate on that. Look at the long term of it. Look at what you can offer them in a long term. That will help you stand out as well. Okay, so on this note, I don't know if anyone has a question to ask. If you have any question to ask, and then if you are watching this, if you are watching the replay of this, and you are not in our community, feel free to join our community by visiting this link on the screen here, bestinketo.com/tips. So we have a WhatsApp group, and I also send emails. I'm not very frequent at that now, but I'm going to create more time for that and be sending out those new newsletters every week. Every week, at least once, I will send that out to you, sharing the knowledge, sharing some tips that will help you grow on the internet. Okay, so I've talked about how you can stand out as a website designer or as a professional in your skill, professional in your area of expertise. Okay, this applies to any other digital skill that you can think of. Okay, so it's very important that you note these four things. Your positioning is very important. Focus on the extra value, what you are doing differently. I've mentioned several of them, those things there. Then leverage artificial intelligence, leverage AI. Don't keep doing the same thing that you've been doing over and over. Look for a better way to do it and a faster way to do it. AIs are everywhere. Okay, and it's just starting. Actually, it's just starting. And then you have to just key into it. It's very important. And then the fourth one is value long-term relationship. Very important. And then above all, your mindset. You got to work on your mindset over and over to be able to conquer the fear of anything that you are having, the feeling of you are not good enough, the imposter syndrome, feeling that you are not good enough. You have to do away with that. If you don't put yourself out there, there is no way anyone will know that you are there. There's no way anyone will know your expertise. And then there is even no way you will be able to know how good you are yourself. So uh, I believe that I've been able to communicate with you this evening, and I've been able to share some tips with you that will help you grow your business, help you grow your skill, will help you earn more from your skill, will help you stand out and earn more. Okay, so thank you very much for joining. If you have any comment or question, please feel free to drop it there in the comment section, and I'll be glad to go through it. So if you have any question and you cannot ask it here, you can ask it in the group, ask it in the WhatsApp group. Thank you very much for joining, everyone, and I will see you in the group. So we are going to have, by the grace of God, we're going to have this discussion next Sunday as well. We are going to have a discussion next Sunday as well. Okay, so keep a date with us on this. Thank you very much, and I'll say good night at this point.